This channel is for immature audiences only. It is not for children, only for childish adults. We might play some video games that kids also like, but we say words like fuck and shit with alarming frequency and make crude, inappropriate, and morbid jokes all the damn time. Level 0 NPCs assumes no responsibility if your idiot spawn watches this and gets traumatized.
These kids do not look related.
I don't think casting directors really cared that much at that point.
Okay, but all right. Okay, everybody, welcome back. Jonathan Taylor Thomas looks like he could be Tim Allen's son. He does. They look like they could be related.
They got the mouth.
They got that whole thing going on, you know?
Every sense tingles with the feeling of danger. The eye sockets of the skulls glow with deadly energy. Even the hut looks hungry.
Anyway, we're still dwelling on Tim Allen. We don't have to. Is that a hanged person?
Sure looks like one.
I don't know if it does.
A dead body, artistically laid out for maximum shock effect. Actually, it just happened to fall in that position, but please don't tell anyone.
So I imagine they had to keep it mostly in shadow. Oh. Why are you touching its foot like that? That's weird.
Just to swing it, to see what happens.
Yeah. What's that?
A huge old gnarled oak nestles a large rock under its roots as if it were hatching an egg. An ancient dried corpse hangs from its boughs.
Hot.
Boughs.
What do you think that thing is coming out of the pot?
The pathway to a most peculiar chicken-legged hut. There can't be many like it. This must be Baba Yaga's hut, last seen in Spielburg.
I don't think so, because it looks different.
Well, last time it was an EGA, so...
Yeah.
The nearest skull is fixed in a perpetually sour expression. One eye socket is empty, the other filled with a brilliant gem, like the flare of the frost flame. You're sure you've seen this skull and that gem somewhere before?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the last time.
Go back or face thy doom.
Nice.
Hey, wait a second. Don't I know you from somewhere? Yeah, you're the guy that turned Baba Yaga into a frog. So what are you doing here? Trying out for the part of soup du jour or auditioning for the main course?
Good one.
I like a good Sierra New York accented wisecracker.
All right.
Yeah. Good to see me again, I know. So what do you want? Don't remind me. I thought I was gonna be left behind when the hut flew the coop, but Baba Yaga picked me up later. You sure made her mad.
Okay, so like in Quest for Glory 1, it was clearly made out of wood. It had windows. It had like shutters and a door.
I mean, go ahead and take a look at the VGA version. I think it was a little bit closer.
It's a little closer, yeah, a little closer. It's mostly
Maybe the hut
sticks.
just had a bad year, you know?
Maybe the hut had a bad year. It's true.
Call me Bonehead. I'm just hanging around like always.
Okay, Bonehead.
She's back to her old self, if you knows what I mean. Other than a craving occasionally for flies and a distaste for frog legs, she's the same as ever.
Tell me of the danger.
Danger? Around here? Nah, must be your paranoia acting up again. This place is as cozy and safe as a coffin.
Talk to me about some hut.
Give me a hut.
You can see for yourself that the hut's okay. Took it a bit to settle down from the last flight, though. You mean the hut of brown now sit down sort of thing the last time you was by? Well, that don't work anymore. Just go up to the hut and it'll squat and let you in, if it wants you in. My eye? Not bad at all. I has to admit, you gave me a real gem.
Nice, that's great. What is that thing sticking out of the pot there, though, eh?
Oh, that is a pestle.
Oh,
And
that's
the
a big
pot is
pestle, though, eh?
mortar.
That's
Mortar.
it's a big mortar and pestle.
I wouldn't do that if I was you, but I'm not.
But I'm that. What the fuck?
Don't say I didn't warn you, buddy.
The other skills shoot lasers out of their eye sockets.
Perfect. Yes, lasers.
Oh, no way.
Perfect lasers. Ask about lasers.
Actually, I really want to know how what to do to have him let me through. But it's not among my options.
It's not. It's really, truly not.
Okay. Well, we'll be back at another time anyway.
Hey, that's okay. You know, there's other things we can do.
Unless you got a reason to be here.
Maybe that's what it is. We don't have a reason to go there yet.
That's true. Although the least she told us how to get here.
But not why.
That's true.
We don't know why.
Yeah, we're still gathering information to teach us what we need to do.
You're not wrong.
I do know I'm not wrong.
So, guys, we solved racism last week.
We did.
The problem
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Sorry, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
As we are a small channel, the information can't get out there. So, did we really solve anything?
In a microcosm, perhaps.
If a tree falls in the forest and nobody hears, does it make a sound?
Yeah.
You take a drink of the cool water. It tastes like wild strawberries.
Nice. Yeah, you know, that's all I'm saying, you know. We can solve a myriad of problems on this channel, but only a handful of people will know.
It's true. We don't have a lot of reach. We could be saying extremely important things, and only you would know.
Only you. Sitting there, running there.
Sitting and running.
Sitting and running at the same time. Sit running.
It's difficult to do.
But not impossible.
We respect you for it.
Okay, so we got another question for Glory. If you had to choose a power object for any character from Police Quest, including Blue Force, what would the character and the power object be?
A power object? Was that in reference to something specific that I'm not familiar with, or...
Wasn't there power objects in this game earlier on? I'm pretty sure there was. I don't remember.
Scrolls. There's Rituals of the Dark One.
It's definitely referring to something, and But anyway, yeah, power object is power object is power object. We can make the leap, you know.
Yeah, sure.
You know,
the quantum leap.
The quantum, yeah. Yeah. Hey, look. We should probably read these questions and try to answer them before we start recording to make some fun answers up.
It wouldn't be raw enough then.
I guess as glorieticians, we should probably just know this stuff, right? Off by heart.
We gotta give the raw and unfiltered answer.
Here's my question for Glory for you guys. Does that guy not really look like he's giving himself a BJ up above the door there in two different ways?
He bears uncanny resemblance somewhat to the homeless guy in Groundhog Day.
Oh, the actual man or the guy above the door?
Oh, the actual man. Oh, you're referring to the blowjob man. Sorry, my bad.
Sorry, no, it's okay. Man. Sorry, yeah, the blowjob man. The blowjob statue man. Yeah.
You faintly hear a voice.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I think the case where...
I believe I'm on the verge of a major discovery. It came to me last night. I believe that there is a formula which can be used to create a rehydration solution. Such a solution could be used to restore fluidity to any substance or object that has become prematurely dry. If we can but manufacture Dr. Cranium's rehydration solution in sufficient quantities, we could rehydrate the great Shapier desert. Of course, there are a few small bugs to be worked out. It would take most of the water in the world's oceans to make that much solution. Then there is the tiny snag that I have not been able to remember the formula since awakening from the dream.
Good one.
Dr. Cranium's rehydration solution should be a shoo-in for the alchemical innovation of the Animal Ward. It contains the prime essence of the element of water in a perfectly condensed form. Oh, I do seem to be a little careless in keeping track of my scientific formulae. I have them all written down somewhere. I think it was in the margins of one of my books here.
Yep.
Yeah.
The scientist never fails to observe nature. Why, if I had not gone on an observation trip in the forest, I would never have found that garden with all the rare and exotic flora. The forest outside of town is quite a fascinating area. The trees are primarily deciduous with the occasional conifer. A wide variety of fauna inhabits the forest, providing great opportunities for scientific research and occasionally excitement of other kinds. There is a beautiful garden in the forest southeast of town. It contains several varieties of plants and trees that cannot be found anywhere else in this region. I had some fascinating experimental results with the bush I dug up there. Unfortunately, I was not able to keep it alive in captivity.
Boo.
Boo indeed.
There used to be a bush that grew 7 different types of blossoms in the garden. There is still a tree that provides fruit in a very peculiar cycle. There are also many beautiful flowers and plants growing there. I am convinced that the garden must have been intentionally planted, as it contains specimens that are not native to this region. Whoever planted it clearly did not understand the basic tenets of ecology. Fortunately, few of the spores have spread to the wider forest so far.
He actually has a lot to say. If you come and kind of visit him every day, like, there is a new conversation, I think, for the first, 5 or 6 days of the game.
He's got a lot to say.
I spent some time in Spielburg last summer. Everyone there kept talking about some hero who did some sort of noble deeds there. You would think that they could find more excitement in the modern accomplishments of science. There seemed to be quite an infestation of baby Antwerps there for some reason. I took advantage of the opportunity to capture a number of them in very blunt cages for my experiments. The Baron did not even charge me very much for them. I have been feeling a bit dehydrated lately. It is this dry mountain air. Perhaps when I complete my rehydration solution, I can do something about the problem.
Okay, I got an answer for the power object.
Okay.
Jake Ryan.
Jake Ryan, of course. Yep.
Would have.
Sonny Bones doesn't need power objects.
No,
he is a power
God.
object.
Sonny Bones is a power object.
He is the power object.
But his son, Jake Ryan, he definitely 100% has no friends. And that means he needs a loyal Zorg.
A loyal Zorg.
And I think if he had a little wooden Zorg to carry around with him, he'd be able to talk to his Zorg all the time.
Maybe he can find one at the
what he
garage
said to
sale
his
that's put on by his buddy there.
Oh yeah. I really enjoy looking for. I am going to enjoy looking forward to fighting a dog. Sorry.
It's okay. He doesn't speak right. We all know.
No, God, no. No, God, no.
You relate the tale of your journey to Shapier, how you saved 2 cities from the evil vizier Ad Avis and his elemental minions.
Now you are talking science. The elements are the building blocks of everything in nature. I am sure I have never heard of anyone constructing creatures purely of a single element, but it certainly makes scientific sense. You say this Ardavis referred to a dark master here in Mordavia? I am sure I have never heard of such a one here. There are rumors of strange goings-on in the castle, but I do not credit such tales without scientific observation to back them up.
You got integrity. I'll give you that.
Say goodbye.
Be sure to let me know of any scientific discoveries you should make here in Mordavia.
Everyone's shitty lips are really growing on me, man.
Rehydration may prove to be a crucial step on the way to an even more important discovery: instant water.
I'm starting to get into it, you know. In a big
that's
bad
a
way.
Sinister ploy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm I'm into the artistic labial choices they made in this.
Blood's starting to flow to certain places.
Yeah, my brain. In my brain. Into the pleasure centers of my brain.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. Hey, we got another question for Glory.
I think we should listen to it.
Let's see. This is episode 10. We gotta go to episode 9. We gotta reward the people that comment on the first episode of the day, because
Of course.
it doesn't happen very often, you know? Okay. Matthew Higdon says, hey, question for Glory. If a vampire shits blood, is it cause for concern? Or is it normal? What are your thoughts? Solid question, Matt.
All depends if it's coagulated.
Yeah, I think it really, really depends on the viscosity and the level of chunkage inside of said blood.
Chunkage.
Yeah. And the hue.
Yeah, the hue's really important. The hue's really important, you know, because you want...
Pick up 2 of the metal weights and put 1 in each of the baskets.
There might be a few weights in the bucket.
There might be!
Your legs are too stiff and sore to use this right now.
Freaking awesome, yeah. Yeah, so that's what I think. I think it really just sort of depends on color, consistency, flavor. Probably not flavor. Hey!
And also, is it in Wichita?
Yeah. Shitting like a vampire in Wichita. Are we done this yet?
I mean, with vampires being... What do you mean?
No.
Well, we're close.
We're close.
If a vampire's only source of nutrition, if it's nutritious, or if it is nutrition at all, is blood, then one would assume that when a vampire shits, it is shitting blood.
Yeah, and like one could yeah, you'd have to wonder, like, does it
metabolize the blood?
Yeah, does it metabolize the blood, and does it have extra? And if it has extra, would it not be excreted somehow? These are the questions we want to know. These are the questions we ask here at Level 0 NPCs.
Mm-hmm. It's true, because, vampires in, at least Vampire the Masquerade, the role-playing game, I think their sort of blood level depletes at a rate of 1 dot per day. So that means that they're metabolizing, or something is happening for it to go down. I mean, I know it's just sort of a mechanic to force them to drink blood at least once every 10 days or whatever, but
there's metabolizing. Like, we metabolize food, but there's a lot of stuff in food that we don't need. Yeah. That we get rid of. And I think, do they use all the blood, and do they is there parts of it they don't use? And if so, would they not just shit blood? This is really, I think it's a fairly normal thing, and I think a lot of people don't talk about it because nobody wants to hear about their vampires shitting. I mean, I do, but not everybody is really into that. I
really think that a vampire exclaiming that my anus is bleeding is not met with alarm in the vampire community, but probably glad-handing.
Yeah, it's glad-handing.
Oh, good for you.
Good work. Yeah, ooh, excellent. I'm fairly regular. I shit blood all the time. I think it's a fairly normal thing, and yeah, okay, whatever you say, Eagle Hawk, whatever you are,
Eagle Hawk bird guy,
Eagle Hawk,
Eagle Hawk bird guy,
attorney at law. Except there was the Blue Falcon.
like Harvey Birdman,
which is like Harvey Birdman. Oh yeah, Harvey Birdman, man. Remember Harvey Birdman? Oh man, those are the days. Anyway, yeah. Hey, look, we've got more questions for Glory coming at you next week. I think I'm looking forward to it.
If we're not assholes, we actually might record next week. So
Hey, I'm not an asshole.
Well, put your money where your mouth is. Let's see if there's another episode next week.
All right, let's see. Although, funny story. I am actually getting my second shot next week on Thursday. So
nice.
The
day of the shot, usually you're fine.
Pretty
it's
fine.
The day
right?
after that's when shit gets real. Apparently,
that's exactly where I'm at right now.
Oh, you're going through that right now, are you?
Yeah. I had mine yesterday.
How you feeling?
Great.
Just a little lethargic, achy.
Are you
I'm
Pfizer
impatient
or
with
Moderna?
my family.
I'm impatient with my family. Are you Pfizered or Moderna'd?
Pfizered.
Pfizer uppercut.
Pfizer uppercut. Pfizer flame. No, that's yoga flame.
Pfizer flame.
Yeah, okay. But anyway, hopefully we'll be back next week, and give us your questions for Glory. We've got some more headed your way. So
dinner tonight is garlic stew with vegetables.
Pfizer me.
Pfizer.
Moderna.
Pfizer.
Moderna.
Now the table's helping.
My first shot was Pfizer, but I in order to get a shot scheduled, I'm getting Moderna for my second one.
Me too. I'm having the cocktail too. We'll see how it goes. Shitting like a vampire, Wichita. All right, everybody. Send us your questions for Glory. We're gonna find a reason to go visit Baba Yaga next week, probably. Maybe.
Also, share with us your vaccination stories for Glory.
Share with us your vaccination stories. Gather around, children, and share with us your vaccination stories. If you had a Pfizer uppercut. All right, everybody. Take it easy. Slam it home. Stick and stay.
Slam it home. Thanks.
They really love white dog shit in this game. The ceiling's just caked with it.
Mummified dog shit.
What? I know this is...
What?
Would human feces turn white in the sun?
Maybe.
If it was just left out.
To the outdoors.
Sure. To the outdoors!
Okay, everybody. If you know the answer, stick it in the stick and stay. Stick it in the comments. All right.
Slam it home.
Bye, everyone. Stick and
stay.
stay.
Bye. Stick and stay. Awesome.
Pfizer.
Pfizer uppercut.